Oh, okay, so let's start a series on what I'm actually reading right now while I'm in the middle of like reading it. Okay, like let's start there. I'm only Ace. Okay. I'm only like an hour into the audio, okay? But let's just set the scene. I have a sister. We're 8 years apart. Our parents like passed away within like a couple months of each other when the oldest sister was 18 years old, right? So she 18, her little sister is 10. The sister has like this life that she has been working so hard to, you know what I'm saying, live. But now that the parents have passed away, she has to now take care of her sister. So fast forward, they're older now, right? The older sister, she got her own business, right? She's married, but you know, she's had like 4 or 5 miscarriages. Like she can't have kids, right? The younger sister, she's married and she has a little boy. Okay, that's just the scene. They're very close. They do dinners together. Our husbands don't really like each other, but they get along. But, you know, we're close. Now, the younger sister, the one with the kid, her husband had to go to work, right? And so he called the older sister like, hey, can you take, let's just say Max. Can you take Max to daycare? Because I'm not able to take him to daycare because I have an important meeting. She's like, well, damn, I got an important meeting coming up too. But he like, but the daycare is right by your job. So she like, okay, the baby has to be no more than like 5 or 6 like months old, right? So when your brother-in-law brings your nephew to you, right? He's asleep. He's in the car. He's asleep. So she put the car seat in the back. She gets this call. Okay, so now like he go to work, right? She's on her way. She gets this call, and so the call is telling her like something bad is happening at work. You have to come do something at work. Blah 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 blah. So she drives to work, do what she's supposed to do at work, save the day at work, right? And you know she start work. The daycare calls and say to the husband, because he always bring the baby to daycare, like, hey, you know, like, where's Max? Like, you guys haven't dropped him off. Is he coming today? So you call the sister and say, like, hey, like, Max still with you? What's going on? She dropped the phone. She runs to the car. It's 100 and something degrees that day. She runs to the car and left the baby in the car for 3 hours. So now the baby is like unalive, like in the car, right? She left the baby for 3 hours. And they stressed like it was the hottest day. It hasn't been this hot in a long time. The baby got in the car. When he got in the car, he was like sweating a little bit. But like they stressed it. So now the baby is gone. The mother, her sister, do not know about her baby. They go to the hospital and everything, work on the baby for an hour. Baby just gone. So now the husband calls the wife and say like, but the wife was about to start cheating because they ain't really, yeah. So the husband calls the wife and say like, she was on a date. Whole time she was on a date with one of her coworkers. The husband calls the wife and say like, hey, you need to come to such a hospital. You know, and she like, well, what happened to Max? Let's just say his name Max. What happened to Max? Is Max okay? He was like, yeah, just come to the hospital. She's like, you sure Max okay? He's like, yeah, just come to the hospital. She comes to the hospital. They haven't told her that Max is not alive, like, yet. Like, she trying to, like, figure it out what's going on. And, like, they keep bringing up the story, but they haven't really told her the whole story. And then the sister finally says what she did, and it was her fault. When she mentions that it was her fault, the police walk in. So now the police has walked in, right? And now she about to go to jail for manslaughter for murdering her nephew. So she was out on bail or something like that. The trial was about to start or something like that. And so her husband, right, the sister husband is devastated because they can't have kids. They've had like 5 or 6 miscarriages. Like they can't have kids. But he like, you know, that was like one of my kids. Like, you know, that's the closest thing I have to a kid. Like, I really love that little boy. Like, why you didn't call me? Whole time she didn't call him because she don't like him either. So there's a lot of stuff going on. This book is like, it's called Next to Kin. I'm like in it, and so I'm about to read it, but I want to know who else has read it. Like, do you have any, like, what you think about the book? Like, is it like a 10? Is it like an 8? Like, what you think about it? Like, this is the book that I'm currently reading, like, right now. And so I'm going to start telling y'all the books that I'm, like, currently reading at the moment. But right now, it's looking like this book is a 10. Because it's very much so action-packed, no lag. I like the character development of the book, too. I don't like books that have, like, a whole bunch of characters in it. Like, keep up with what's going on. It be having too many characters and, like, too much stuff be going on. And the characters just be unnecessary. So, right now, I really like it. So, let me know if you have, like, read this book. If you have, like, what you think. And what you think gonna happen next. Like, that's my thing. Like, okay, so what I think is going to happen next is the sister's gonna go to trial. And she not gonna go to jail. But the sisters are gonna, like, you know, break apart. Right? And then it's going to come out that the sister was sleeping. This is my prediction. The sister was sleeping with her sister's husband. Right? Because he dropped the baby off. They kind of had this little flirtatious relationship. So maybe they was doing it the whole time. And my other, right, hypothesis is that ain't really his baby. I think that it's probably the other husband baby. Like, I don't know. We're gonna see where it goes, but I'll let you know.